My name's Rhi, and man, this lighting makes my sweater look really, really ugly. It's a really pretty red, I swear. Anyways, hi, my name's Rhi. I'm 22 years old, and I'm a registered dietitian, not a college student. The last time I played in org, I was a student, so that's really weird for me to not say I'm a student anymore. But yeah, I'm 22 years old. I'm a college student. My name's Rhi. I use she, her pronouns. And I just wanted to make a video to introduce myself because I like videos. So yeah, I have my little what you should know about me is I have a little phone thing to keep me on track, but let's be real, I'm gonna go off track no matter what. So I'm standing because I don't know, I feel like I get my point across more. Anyways, hi, so I have my next point is hobbies. Who am I? Who is Rhi? Well, Rhi I kind of have three things that are like my main interests that define me. And one is like cooking and baking, and one is theater, and one is video games. And with like cooking and baking, I feel like I'm very like type A about it and very like sciencey about it. Because I'm not very like you won't see me like making big fancy cakes or anything like I'm not gonna be on like a baking show or Great British Bake Off anytime soon, but I do like to do like recipe substitutions of like subbing like applesauce for butter or like mayonnaise for egg or like reducing the amount of sugar. Like that stuff just really like it tickles my brain. I love it. Just challenges me in a way. I just love it. That's what I like to do with cooking and baking. Um, and then theater. I have like a top three I was a theater kid growing up, so like that may describe who I am here. If you had to guess what vocal part I am, you have 3 seconds. One, two, three. Mezzo soprano. I don't know if that told you anything or if you guessed that, but if you did, points to you, I guess. But yeah, I was a theater kid growing up. I did a show recently called The Prom, and it was really fun. It was a musical. It's a musical, and it's just I was in the ensemble, and it's just I loved it. And I have like a top three favorite musicals musicals. I was gonna say shows, but they're all musicals, and they pretty much change from like a month to month or like week to week basis. So this might be a completely different list by the next week. Honestly, it might be a completely different list from when I filled out my application and I was telling the production team about this. So I don't know. My top three right now at this moment that I'm recording this are uh Nerdy Prudes Must Die, Spies Are Forever, and Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812. Have a listen. They're amazing. Um, and then my third hobby is like video games. And the video games I like right now, sometimes I'll like go a while without playing video games, but then I'll like get into them again and I'll hyperfixate or like on them for like hours. So and those games like that I do it for are Civilization 5. I have so many hours in that game. I have Civ 6 now, but like I haven't put as many hours in that yet. And then Crusader Kings 2. I'm not very good at it. I still like figured out I mainly like it for the role playing and the story. And I liked Sims 4, but recently, EA, it's been kind of, not recently, they've been cash grabby for a while, but sort of recently it's been like, not really, like it's been turning me off on Sims 4 as much, like, so I've just kind of not been really interested in playing that anymore, or as much lately. And one of my favorite games at the moment, and it's been that way for like a few months now, is Not for Broadcast, which is just masterclass of a game. It's an FMV game, full motion video game, and it's dystopian. Think like Orwellian. If you know the game Papers, Please, it's like that, but in like a full motion video sort of thing, and you're the like news editor of you're the broadcast editor of a news TV show. It's hard for me to describe. Okay, words are hard, but It's really cool and it's super dark and satire, and I love it. Anyways, what is the next thing I was going to say? I'm trying to go through fast because I don't want to make this too long, but it's already 5 minutes and that's fine. Um, why play this? Oh yeah, so I was asked a couple times to play this org. And every time I was like, I am busy. Well, I asked to play, but asked to apply for this org. And I'm like, I'm busy. I can't. This is just, I have too much going on. And then this time Shane asked me and to apply for it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not busy. I don't have a reason to not play it. So, like, you know what? I kind of want to, too. So I thought, I'll throw my hat into the ring. By the way, if I get voted, I don't mind like leaning when I very clearly can be seen without leaning. That's fine. By the way, if I get voted out early, you best believe that I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's been like months, or it's been a year, I think. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty on my skills, okay? I don't even know if I had skills. But like I'm a little rusty on how to play an orc. I very much feel like a newbie right now, jumping into like, I feel like a shaky little lamb, kind of like stepping out on the ground, trying to walk for the first time. And I hope I do well. I hope I can stand like a big sheep, but we shall see. What is my next? Yeah, how I play. I said I think the easiest way kind of to describe it is to sort of rank it with like social, strategic, physical. That was basically my ranking. I gave it away right away. No, totally sucking the tension out of it. That's fine. Social. I think I just in general of what draws me to this game is just the chance to like get to meet people and talk to people and hear about their life experiences. Like a lot of the reason I chose to work in healthcare is because I love people. Like I love to just like sometimes with my job I spend a little too long talking to the patients because I can get caught up like hearing their life story, and a lot of times patients in the hospital will freely be giving you their life story, and it's the most interesting thing because a lot of them just have these like really like pure like experiences or this like just wholesome advice, and I don't know, it just sometimes they just need an ear to like they just need someone to be listening to them, and I like being that person. So I'm a social player, I think, first and foremost, just because that's how I am in real life. I'm a social person, I'm a social player in my life. um, and strategic, I think I can be a little bit strategic. I definitely think that where I miss the mark and become not strategic is my paranoia sometimes gets in the way. I used to call it my Rhi, but you know what? We're gonna pull that away. We're severing that connection. That's I my goal is to not let the paranoia drive me, but we will check in after round one to see if that's still driving the car in my brain, okay? Um yeah, the goal basically, what's the goal of this season? Obviously to win is like the ultimate thing. No, you know what? The goal is to have fun. But the main one though, because I'm gonna be realistic and say that everyone else is probably coming from like playing like back-to-back games, or they've had a lot of practice or something, or they're playing multiple at once, and I've gone a year without. So like, let's be real here. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna meet people and I'm gonna have fun. If I win, that's a bonus. And I'm gonna try my best, but I definitely just have some goals in my head that I want to accomplish. So I'm gonna meet people, have fun, don't get paranoid, make merge. If I make merge, the next goal becomes a win. But we're gonna see if I can make merge first, okay? And what is my thing? Oh yeah, I got distracted. But the last one is my physical game. I think I'm a decent team player, but when it comes to like, if it's like challenges on my own or how well I'm gonna do in challenges, let's just say I'm gonna be warming the bench a lot. Um, but what is my last? Do I have anything else? Nope. Bye.